Hey, hey,
Hello.
hey. What?
Happy spring forward. It's been, a few days, but so hopefully you're like
Yeah.
adjusting to that, right?
And spring, the
And
official
spring.
spring. Yep. But
Hmm.
is that 21st, 22nd, 23rd?
I
One of
don't
those,
remember.
one of those days days in in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in
I live a
there.
day at a
So,
time. So
so
honestly,
yeah. That's a We
we
good
know
amount
it's
to live
coming.
by.
Yeah,
We know
we know
it's
it's
coming.
coming. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
One
But in
day
the
at a time.
meantime, we all received our spring lookbook in the mail. If you didn't get one and would like one, talk to your beauty consultant about that. I love when these show up. They, of course, show the latest and greatest in trends that are going on in the, skincare and makeup world. And then I love that they show like the trends in the makeup. And this is the look that we're going to be doing here today. I'll kind of let you take a look at
Beautiful.
that. And it's called Glass Lips. Okay. So very, very subtle on the eyes and very bold, I guess. And I'm saying air quotes bold because it's still lip gloss, right? Like it's still like very, very dewy and glass. So
Yep.
this
Glass.
is what we're going to do. Before we came on and started recording this, we had a very in-depth discussion on how this was actually applied. So the three eyeshadow colors are crystalline, however you want to say it, dusty rose, and rose gold. So very subtle,
Mhm.
but it looks like it's kind of put on in a little bit of a different way than we would have normally done it. So let's go ahead and get started with that, ladies, should we?
We should. Yes, yes, we
Yeah.
shall.
And and I'm actually going to start, I think with the rose, dusty rose color.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I was
so
gonna do.
so the thing that we're like debating on um with this look is it looks like the dusty rose is the darker of the three, and it's actually in the inside half, which we normally would have done on the outside half. But makeup artist, they have trends that they follow. So, not only can you get this lookbook mailed to you, but it also comes in a digital format. So, if you aren't getting it in the mail and do want to still see what we're talking about, you can download it on your phone. Um, it's called the Mary Kay catalog, I think is what it
Mhm.
is called for the app. So all of this stuff can be looked at on your phone too. And the cool thing is, when we were looking at this look, I tried to zoom in on this paper and I was like, "What, Stacey, what are you doing? That's ridiculous." So you can zoom in on the digital format. Okay. So anyway,
And we
just a
always like you
little,
to know that those apps are free.
yeah,
So
yeah,
go
little
get that on your phone.
pro tip there. Zooming in happens on digital things and not on paper things. So that's fun. But Dusty Rose honestly is one of I love this color. It's a brown, slight shade of pink, so it's a really pretty color.
Mm-hmm. And
You
saying
rose
what's
with this?
interesting that we're doing half of it is we're also going like crease, eyelid, all of it with this color. Where normally
Yeah,
we're splitting our crease and eyelid.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely more of a crease color for me typically
Yes, me as
than
well.
uh than a lid color. So, I mean,
Kind of
but
goes in with our hazelnut.
yeah. She's a pretty color though. She's a pretty color. And three colors really goes very quickly when you're only putting three colors on. So I guess it's also a dash out the door look.
Kind of. Right?
But once I'm getting this on, the rose gold actually is uh, air quotes darker. It's kind of a darker color, right?
I think it stands out more. So it definitely takes the show.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm putting that one on the outer half, right? And essentially bringing that in. And then the crystalline, and this is how I'm applying it. So if you girls have a different way you're doing it, please I don't need to be the only one that talks about everything. So, I'm putting the
No,
crystalline
I
in
am
the,
surprised, like you said, that that rose gold actually,
yeah, it's actually a lot darker when you're
the
using it
dusty
again.
rose is definitely not the one standing out.
No.
I think the thing that always surprises me is that when I do the looks from the lookbooks and the makeup artist looks that they've done, and I look at them and I go, oh, blah, blah, got some reason why it's not going to work for me, right? And then you
Yeah.
get done and you go, oh, huh,
Oh.
they guess you
Oh.
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
what they're
okay.
doing.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
so the crystalline where I'm putting it is basically above the colored part of your eye, right there, after on top of the rose gold. Like I'm layering it on top of that. Um, and then I put it on, popped it a little bit underneath the brow bone, very, very lightly because that's like not my jam to have a lot of shimmer
Shimmer.
up there. And then also I put it in the corner of the eye. And then I'm going to take our little tiny smudger brush, this little one, and I'm going to take rose gold and sweep that underneath the lash line. And then, of course, we're going to be using a deep brown eyeliner, and I am only going to put that on the top lashes. I just like that like softer look. This doesn't have a lot of bold colors in it, and I think if we did a line all the way around our eyes, even with a subtle color like the brown, um, too harsh, too much. But I love how these eyeliners just glide right on. They're so easy. Oh, eyeliner, the three eyeshadow colors. Of course, we'll be here for a hot minute when we apply mascara. Because that's also going to be the star of the show is the lashes in addition to these lips that we're going to be doing. I'm excited to try these lips. I haven't done this combo yet. So,
No, I've done just the lilac, which I like.
mhm. Yeah,
But
because one
I've
of the
also,
one of the colors is this brand
yes,
new
brand new.
limited edition. What's it called? Lilac
Love.
Love. Yes, Lilac Love is what it's called.
In
She's
general, though, I've never layered lip glosses. So
right. That's
put
the
two
other
different lip glosses.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other interesting fact here that we're doing is we are layering lip glosses. And the reason why, oh, excuse me, I'm going to mute myself while my dogs bark.
I just had the same problem because apparently my mail arrived. Big bad protective dog over here.
So while the gals are applying their mascaras, I'm going to share with you a tip that I shared with them before we got on camera. The other day, I was playing with Chat GPT and I put in my eye shape. I have a hooded eye, but I'm suspicious a little bit that I have a deep set eye. And I know that my eyes are far apart. So I put in those three traits into Chat GPT and asked for specific eyeshadow application tips for my eyes. And it was kind of interesting the tips that I got, keeping the darker colors actually towards the inside of the eyes, like we're doing today, which helps to push those wide set eyes together. Because of the hoodedness of the eye, not necessarily lining on the top of the eyelid because it can close in. And it was funny when I got that tip because I had been noticing, although I just lined on the top today because the book said so, but I should have adjusted because it talked about pushing them underneath the lashes, Chantel, like you've done before, in
With
wearing it
the
there instead of above the lash or whatever, so that it keeps that eye area open. And then the liner for underneath the eye is to start on the inside and fade out instead of starting on the outside and fading in for my eye shape. So I recommend if you haven't done anything like that, that you might want to pop your eye shape. And again, if you're like, I don't know what my eye shape is, have a conversation with your consultant and she can help you determine whether you're closed set, wide set, normal, hooded, deep set. all those different kinds of eye shapes too.
Yep. Those are
Get you
great.
looking your best. And
Good
I'm going to opt
research.
today instead of the berry lip liner, I'm going to use rose. Every time I try and use berry, I want to like it and it doesn't like me. So I'm going to
Oh,
alter.
okay. What do you find that you just the shade of it? Like, is
Yeah,
it the
just
tone? What is it?
yeah, the
Okay.
shade of it. It just, yeah, it just doesn't do it. So
Too
I
dark?
got, yes,
Okay.
kind of,
I could see that.
yeah,
It's a pretty intense color.
yeah. I want to like it, but I never
Yeah.
do. I always take it off.
I love that you
Fair.
keep trying.
Say
Yeah.
what?
You're like, I can do this. No, I can't.
Yeah, I keep trying is right.
Okay, but I'm gonna pop on some rosy nude cheek color first before I
I
move
did
on
that.
to, you did that already?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Okay. I do love this color.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's pretty.
I love
Hmm.
that color, but it's not in my color palette.
Oh, because you need more what?
I think more pink.
More
Like
pink.
it's too neutral
Yep.
because I love it. I love that it can be a subtle. So if I use it, I just combine it, like do the brick and
Yeah.
combine it with others.
Yep.
Okay,
Well,
so
I am
here's
really loving bronzer right now, our limited edition
Yeah.
bronzers. So I'm just gonna put a little bronzer on.
here's Lilac Love over the top of Rose so far.
Oh, rose does get really dark on you. So I bet that berry is very dark.
It looks a little, I want to use the word, but I'm not sure if it's appropriate, but kind of gothic like a little bit.
Sure.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yep.
So now
I
I'm
could
going
see
to
that.
pop. So this is without, and then I'm going to pop the nude blush over the top. Hmm?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do the berry lip liner.
Ooh,
That's
bottom lip.
pretty. Yeah. That's very glassy.
It's pretty. Would you put it on both lips?
Yeah, I think it said like in the center more, didn't
Oh,
it?
okay.
Okay. I
Oh,
put
that's pretty.
the lip liner around the outside, and then I'm gonna press my lips together to get it to kind of like
Melt
move
in.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm doing lilac. Listen, brand new.
And then it moves it around, doesn't it, a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But I think
oh, yeah.
putting it just on the outside, right?
Yep,
Instead
instead
of
of coloring it in.
coloring it
Hmm.
all the way in, gives that little bit of an ombre
Yep,
almost. I
yep,
feel like that's kind of
yep,
what they got going on here.
yep.
Mm-hmm. Just a bold lip again. Oh, it's
Yep.
very slippery. That's a lot of, I mean, honestly, our lip
Hydration.
glosses they're not sticky. They have the vitamin E in them. They have lots of vitamins and stuff that make your lips hydrated and repaired and all of the things. Our lip glosses are true like skincare for the lips.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, not sticky. I'm not gonna get my hair caught in this and be like, oh my gosh, like, oh. So that is
You're
a fun look.
shiny.
Chantel, yours looks great too. Did you do the berry?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I've done this look before, because when the lookbook comes out, I start playing. And
Sure.
so when I colored in my whole lips. So
Okay.
maybe I will go try it a different time. However, my color of my lips are not too far off from your two either.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, very
Hmm.
weird.
Very, very pretty. I like it. It's fun to
Huh.
see it on different skin tones and hair colors
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And of course, the gal in the magazine is, more towards that ebony
Yep.
bronze skin tone,
Yep,
light, dark
yep,
beige.
Mhm.
yep,
Um, where the rest of us are more towards that ivory side of
yep.
the
Of
thing.
the
So
scale, yep.
the scale, yeah. So
And she's got brown eyes. We've all got
yes.
light colored eyes. So yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
very fun.
And one of the things that we didn't really talk about before we got started is she started with satin lips. I think that prepping your lips and using our waterproof lip liner, it will always help these lip glosses stay on much longer than too. So,
Yep.
Yep. I like to have that underneath anytime I put lip stuff on. Just because
mhm,
when you go to put on dry lips, you can't move it around. You end
yeah,
up with cracks.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a mess, basically. So take care of
Mhm.
your lips just like you're taking care of your rest of your skin.
that's
So,
right.
that is all we have for you today. Go ahead, get these colors from your consultant by using the code word GLASS, okay? And then come back and watch us again and apply it while with us. That is the purpose of these videos, is to be able to come back, watch them, do this look again and again. So we hope you enjoy them and we hope you have a great rest of your day. Until we see you again. Bye.
Bye.